love my other gods, goddesses, and deities. Hopefully benevolent ones. But we're outside right now. Can I switch it? I cannot switch the camera. But yeah, I'm just gonna turn it around. And I was just looking at my analytics for the last video. And even though a few people watched it so far, I still immediately felt inspired to like make another one because like somebody actually viewed it, which is funny. But so I'm just gonna try to keep it short, hopefully, because I have to go to work soon. But so what I want to talk about is everybody's doing their best. Like literally, everybody is doing the best that they know how to do. Even yes, sometimes if their best is different than your best, or if their best is clearly not what like they can fully do, but sometimes people aren't aware of what they're capable yet, or they don't feel like they have access to their full capabilities. So then they just kind of settle for a little bit less, but even still, that is the best that they can do. No, I'm just not used to being outside. There's people running and whatnot. I'm just a little anxious. But I think a lot of times we project our current capabilities onto other people as if that's what they should be doing. But everybody's story is different. Everybody's desires are different. Everybody's plot is different. And how they're learning, how they're growing is different. I'm walking on the beat right now. I don't know if that was enough time to see. So it's about finding within ourselves to give grace to other people, even if we can do quote unquote better. But it's all a matter of perspective. Everybody has different perspectives. So again, no matter how true you feel to your perspective, you can't hold that same perspective to everybody. You can only hold that for yourself. Because if their rules of the reality are completely different than yours, then your perspectives don't necessarily matter nor have that much effect onto them if they don't try to write the reality, if they don't try to play in the same way. Because the rules are just different. So what they're going to be capable of, what they're going to be capable of acting, manifesting in their life is going to be different. Like, for me, I like to meal prep because to make sure I have something to eat, because I have to force myself to eat or I won't eat. And to make sure it's good and fits my appetite, but I have a lot of food sensitivities, as I said in my previous video. So I have to make sure what I'm eating aligns with that. But then earlier, when I first moved in with my roommates, I tried to get the meal prepping too, just because from my perspective, it's just fundamentally better and more consistent than trying to make something every single day. Because like, okay, you take one day out of the week, typically I cook on the weekends, to just make it, and then bam, you got food for the rest of the week, depending on how much you make. I make enough to get like 2 meals, so I just gotta worry about breakfast. But I tried to get them to meal prep, and one of my roommates tapped out almost immediately for whatever reason. But he just kind of eats noodles a lot. Not that I'm judging or anything. It's just, again, so you gotta like, my perspective, I can't hold other people to my perspective because it's my perspective, not theirs, right? And then his brother, my other roommate, did a little bit longer, but since I'm not vegan, vegetarian, but I just don't eat meat, but I don't hold myself to a diet or a label. I just don't eat meat because I don't like the way it makes me feel. I don't like thinking, I don't like the notion of eating animals myself, but I understand that death is an important cycle here, so I'm not judging anybody else for eating meat. It's just personally my body can't do it. But no, his brother, well, they both still eat meat, but no, he went to start making his own meal preps with meat, and well, he was doing that for a bit longer, and then eventually started just like making it in buckets versus like having it in trays. So I'm just giving an example of me trying to be helpful, showing my perspective, what has worked for me, and then other people not working for them in the same way or for whatever reason. But we just got to be aware that no matter how true we feel, it's our truth, not somebody else's truth. And we can't force or expect somebody to align with our truth. Obviously, yes, sometimes they could come around to it, but we shouldn't be banking on changing other people's truths. We should rather see where their truths currently lie and try to find people who's more aligned with our truths. Because I think, like, I understand wanting to help people because I want to help people and not like alter their mind, like give them more things to think about and better perceptions. But it's not that simple because not everybody is able to, or not everybody is built to, not everybody is supposed to. So it's just a matter of finding the balance between finding people who do align with your truths versus people who can align with similar truths. Like it's very, not complicated, just nuance. There's just a hell of a lot of nuance to it. Because what's the line between trying to like not change, but like help somebody be the best version of themselves versus just letting them toil, even if you could clearly see what's happening. But it doesn't matter if you see, it doesn't matter how much you see, it matters what they see. And if you could get them to see, not everybody can see. That's kind of the issue I'm facing a lot, as somebody that can see and feel, process a lot with high awareness. Not everybody can process things in the same way. So it's a bit tricky of a line to walk, to cross, because I can consistently just overcast, just because I can see so much, but other people can't like keep up with the same perceptions. So it just causes me to kind of move really fast just because I see a lot. But yeah. Okay, I'll wrap this up. Oh my goodness, what's on my foot? There's green things on my foot. I think it's like kicking that. But everybody's doing their best. We gotta give other people grace. We gotta give ourselves grace. We gotta give the world grace, regardless of how right or wrong we feel the world is, how right and wrong we feel other people are, how right and wrong we feel ourselves. We must find grace and take it one moment at a time. But finding grace is really hard. It's tough. It's different for everybody. And it's not easy when the world functions off of pain, manipulation, punishment, to find grace. Because grace is the opposite of punishment. Because grace is seeing something that may or may not be wrong, may or may not be untrue, and allowing it to be, allowing it to give itself time to realize what it is, how it is, and how it could be better. Not better in a general way, better in a personal way. Because my better is different than your better, is different than another person's better. So we can't expect to change people. We can only hope to open their minds to be the best version of themselves, to grow into themselves. Okay, now we're gonna walk a little bit. We don't have a good, there's like the river that's here, but it's on like the other side from where I started walking to. I'm trying to buffer for time, low key. But yeah, and I'm definitely having a little bit of a challenging time. Not that I mean, yeah. Things just get overbearing sometimes, and it's trying to figure out, because I have a problem relaxing. So I was trying to figure out how to find ways to relax without substances. Like I smoke weed, like I did smoke a lot of weed before, mainly like dispos and stuff, which worked for a time, but then I kind of got tired of being high all the time. So I eventually wanted to figure out other ways. But now that I'm not smoking, now caffeine and coffee take its place to give like the dopamine. So it's definitely it's rough out here. It's rough out here, but we gonna figure it out. Just like I know y'all will. Yeah, it's getting hot. I'm about to go back inside. But yeah, everybody's doing their best. And we just gotta remember that. No matter how angry, no matter how sad, no matter how frustrated or irritated anybody makes us or we make anybody, everybody's doing their best to know how to do it that time. We just gotta meet people and accept people where they are. Yeah, you see me sweating a lot. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it short. Thank you. Walk a little bit. So I just exited the house. But yeah, I hope everybody has a good day, and hopefully you're blessed by whatever deity, whatever entity you call to. Hopefully benevolent, truly. But may fortune favor us all during this time of transition, during this time of chaos. Yeah. Bye. This has been Violet Fox of Inari, the Kitsune, and yeah, love you all.